Guys, something really strange happened earlier this morning. I kind of need your thoughts on this. I got a phone call from Gerard out of nowhere. Guy hadn't called me in months. And he sounded a little strange. He didn't sound like his normal self. He didn't even say hello. He starts by saying, "Today is 33 days since Ilya first lost. A loss that happened at the end of his 33rd professional round to just a Gaethje, who was fighting in his 33rd professional fight." I was like, what are you saying? But that's what I was thinking because I was still groggy. He wakes me up. This was 6, 7 a.m. And so before I can even respond, the call drops. And he is not answering my calls back. It's going straight to voicemail now. I don't want to freak out, guys, so that's why I turned on the camera. I actually want to share something with you guys, so we'll save the whole Gerard conspiracy theory for another video or for the comments. Let me know what you think about that.
Oh, buddy, I gotta dig a little deeper.
Today, I want to share with you something that I accidentally came up with during these past couple of weeks. Something that's changed the way that I look at my collection, the way I display my collection, and it may do the same for you. I call it the Fiend Test. And today, we're gonna pick 3 mystery mail days from my mystery mail day box over here. 3 random ones. Here we go. This is gonna be 1, and 2, and 3. This is completely random, guys. And make sure you stick around till the end of the video because we have surpassed 850 subscribers. So you know what that means. Giveaway incoming. Let's get into this video. So the test itself is very practical. It's a scoring system that uses 4 categories: design, photography, collectability, and gradability. Each category gets a score of 1 through 5 for a max total of 20 points. Let's put our first mystery mail day through the Fiend Test. Here we have our mystery packages. Let's go ahead and take out the card first. We're gonna start with this. What is this? Twist Collects. Bang, okay. A pulse check of Peyton Talbot. Yeah, I forgot I bought this. But this is what we're talking about, guys. It is, you know, just whatever I order randomly, and I don't like these stickers. You know, this is actually a good start, you know, it's like a prelim. We're gonna start with designed. And so what we're looking at for design is card border, foil pattern, typography, overall aesthetic. And so here we have our card. You know, there's actually no border. Well, I guess we would consider this the border, which is pretty, you know, creative. The full foil is obviously beautiful. I think for design, you know, this pulse check is very simple over here. It's clean, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this design a 3. And I think that's being generous. If there was halves, it would probably be towards the lower 2.5, but we're gonna stick with 3 for design. We move along to photography. Here is what we're looking at: fighter pose, emotion, storytelling, composition. So this is actually a fantastic one for that because it's an action shot. So that's already elevating it, heavy. He is, Peyton Talbot is the one getting the better of this exchange with that nice jab, pulse check. It's all kind of tying in with the emotion here for me. I'm gonna give it a 4. That's a solid 4 for the photography category. So we're currently at a 7. Not bad for, just a little insert to start us off. And we're going to move along to collectability, which what we're looking at here is rarity. Is it a rookie card? Is it an auto? Fighter popularity and card demand. And so I believe here is where we're going to get our lowest score so far because this is not rare, it's just a refractor. It's a beautiful card. Peyton Talbot is collectible. It is not a rookie card. And so I'm going to be giving this, I got to be critical because when we get a 20, it's got to be just like a fantastic, amazing card. And so I'm going to give it a 1 for the collectability category. Let me know in the comments, obviously if you disagree. But moving along to gradability. And here we're looking at centering, corners, edges, and surface. And, from just the look of it, well, I'm already seeing some dents here. Corners are great. Corners are clean. Like the cuts, I guess they're clean, but I would not send this to get graded, obviously, guys. There's a little rule that I heard and that I follow. A card has to have a certain value raw, in order to even be considered. And this is just probably like a $3 card, or maybe, I don't know how much I paid for it, honestly. For gradability, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 1 again, because I got to be honest, gradability leads to grading. So would I grade this card? No. It's clean, so that 1 is because the corners are clean and the surface is not too crazy. It would probably get maybe like a 9. We can't really check the centering. But anyway, guys, so that's 7, 8, 9. That is a 9. So our very first card of the Fiend Test gets a terrible, terrible score. So let's see where this card is going to live now that it's in my PC. If a card scores 18 to 20 points, that's, that's golden right there. That's wall display worthy. If we get 15 through 17, that's a PC one touch, and it will live in the one touch box that I have over here. 11 through 14, that's the PC top loader binder. And 0 through 10, which is what we got with Peyton Talbot's pulse check, it's going in the set binder. So this is from Topps 2026. I'll go ahead and throw it into my binder and collect as many pulse checks as I can. Let's move on to Mystery Mail Day number 2. I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit funner card, maybe a PC card. What do we have? Charles Oliveira. Ooh, okay. Okay. Blue Geometric. Out of 99, number 38 out of 99 from Topps Chrome. Delight. Which, you know, the product costs way more, but it doesn't seem to translate. Like the normal blue one from the normal hobby box would probably go for the same amount that I purchased this card at. And sometimes I'm purchasing these cards, guys, because I'm pushing the needle on my PC. I'm going on eBay, and if I'm seeing some low bids, I'm cranking them up, and I'm putting, just the highest that I would pay to at least move it there. Let's get started with card design. And, this Chrome design is probably the weakest out of all the years since 2017. The kind of off cut, it is not my favorite. It's not extremely bad. The foil design here is absolutely beautiful. So that's really elevating it. Typography that we're looking at here is very minimalistic. Works with the card. It really does work with the card. Very simple, very clean. Color match. Overall aesthetic of this card, guys, is fantastic. Like, if you told me this was out of 25, I would believe it. It just looks premium. And so for design, I'm going to go ahead and give it a solid 3. A solid 3. Let's go ahead and move on to photography. From fighter pose to emotion, storytelling, and composition. This is actually beautiful because Ilya did get a little bit rocked, twice. Once with the elbow. People say he ate it, but you can it snapped him. Justin Gagey said it himself. Charles can crack, and so him cracking him here in the temple. If you didn't know how this fight ended, you might think Charles won. Great photo. Great action shot. I'm going to give it a solid 3. Solid 3 for photography. And let's move on to collectability. So this is where we're going to, not score too high. It's not a rookie card. It's not an auto. The rarity, rarity might be there. It's out of 99. So, Charles is a popular guy, has a great fan base. It's been growing. Me as a Charles collector, sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't like it, but then I don't like it because I'm not getting cards, as cheap as I used to. But then I'm like, well, that's good because now his prices are going up. So my collection is going up. So it's a give and take. I've kind of stopped, purchasing a lot. I've been very conservative this year for a lot of reasons, but I think just growing into the hobby, you get smarter. You stop, wasting unnecessary money. But enough of that, guys. On to the fourth and final. Wait, did I give it a score? I don't think I gave it a score. For collectability, if I did not give it a score, I'm going to go ahead and go with a solid 2. Gradability. I'm seeing a... Oh, what the heck is that? I'm seeing a freaking print line, which I have seen PSA 10s with print lines. So I don't know if, PSA has mercy or if somebody just screwed up. Really look like that, yeah. That's how you can... Would I grade this? No, I would not grade this. And even though, it has sharp corners, Looks to be centered pretty well. It is color matched. Geometric. I think it gets a 2. Another solid 2. And so that gives us a grand total of 6, 10. So this card definitely beats the pulse check. Charles Oliveira, blue color match, geometric, with a score of 10. Wow, okay. I didn't think it would be that low, but you know, you never know. This is the first time I put this to the test on a mystery, you know, on just mystery cards. I promise I didn't know this were the cards we were going to get. I thought I was buying, you know, more heat, but, you know, we're going to get there because if you guys like this, I can do some more of the mystery mail day fiend test. Ooh! Okay, guys. Now we're talking. Okay. Now we're talking. Charles Oliveira. Wow, this is so beautiful. This is, again, from the same set. 2020. This is 2025, though. And this is Octagon Autographs. Charles DuBronx. Out of 99. Green geometric. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love this card. Man. You know, a great thing about buying cards and then leaving them there and forgetting about them is that I get the rush of getting the card, right? When you snipe a card, when you're getting them on eBay or when you find a great deal, that's a rush in itself. Then I let it marinate over here for sometimes months. Like, I can't even tell you when I purchased this card. But yeah, then I get to have this second, you know, awesome feeling of revealing it. It's like pulling it. Anyway, guys, if y'all don't do this, you should try it. Just buy a bunch of stuff, leave it there for a couple of weeks, and then reveal it to yourself. Whoa, now we're going to have some fun, guys. Sheesh. This is crazy. It's crispy. This is crispy. Okay, let's start with design. Okay, so the border, just a clean, you know, we do get these little accents here. We have a bunch of lines, and I believe that's just because of this refractor. It has to be. Yeah, I've seen these from the normal hobby, and they don't have those lines. But I love this foil pattern. Okay, so typography. This looks so, you know, it's the most luxurious looking one. We got the Charles going down this way, the Oliveira with the bigger font going up. Yeah, this is beautiful. The UFC going down this way. Maybe I would have liked maybe the UFC down here or something. I don't know. I'm just being picky now. It's 94 out of 99. The Charles Oliveira, real big. Can you see? There we go. Just kind of like across his body, epic. If that would have been a silver marker, a gold marker, that would have taken this to the next level. And so because the marker is blue and it's a little hidden, that is going to take away. That is going to take away from the perfect 5 and put this at a solid 4. This is fantastic. Okay, let's move on to photography. This is where it's a little weak, guys. So yeah, this is not going to be easy to get, you know, a wall-worthy card. And I may have to challenge some cards that I have on the wall right now. Because, you know, it's just a studio pose, not an action pose. So that takes away a lot. It's black and white. I'm liking that. That's definitely working on its favor. But to be honest with you guys, I said I had to be, you know, I had to be tough. I had to be tough. And so this is going to get a 2. This is going to get a 2. Just like that. It's tied with the previous card. Wow. Collectability. Here's where we're freaking going to get ahead of the curve, I think. Because not only is it an auto, but it is a green auto out of 99. And these, I don't know the exact odds for these, but they're pretty rare. Like, obviously, it has a rarity of 99, but just coming out of a box, coming out of a, like, I don't even know if you're guaranteed one. Yeah, you probably are, right? Per case, but yeah, these autos are fantastic. I love that I got this card in my hands right now. Collectability. It is rare. Not a rookie. It is an auto. Very popular fighter. Card demand is definitely there. And I'm going to give it... Oh, if it was 50 and below, it would have gone to 5. But it's out of 99, and so we're going to give it a 4. We're going to give it a solid 4. And on to the last, great ability. I mean, it is definitely the cleanest card out of all of them so far. Back as well. So clean. Cuts are very crisp. Like, it feels different in my hand than the other cards. They felt a little, you know, I don't know how to explain it. This is just so crisp. Great ability. Would I grade it in a heartbeat? Corners are... This gets a 5. This is the first 5 I'm handing out, and it's for great ability. I did not expect that. So where does that put us? 15. Okay, 15. So that is... Dang. So close. But that's going to put us in the PC One Touch box. That's going to put us in the PC One Touch box. Even though green is out of 99, I love green because of its country, you know, Brazil. It's flag color. And this just looks epic, 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 epic card. Let's go ahead and put it in its One Touch. Epic. And just like that, guys, this card gets its home. Scored the highest out of the other 2. A little unfair, you know, because it's Mystery Mail Day. I didn't know what I was going to get. Eventually, maybe I'll do one where I line up 3 cards that I actually think, you know, can compete against each other. And so we can see it that way. But the mystery aspect to me makes these videos fun to make. And so tell me what you think, guys. These 3 cards have found their homes in my PC. Now on to the giveaway. I want to take, you know, a brief second to thank everybody who has subscribed recently. I hope you enjoy the content. You know, if you're new, I have tons of videos that you can go back and just kind of, you know, check out. I would really appreciate that. To all my OGs, you know, I love you. And for this giveaway, guys, I had something. I wanted to make a video earlier, you know, but I had to take some time off. You know, I had to heal my broken heart. Anyways, guys, I had told Gerard, you know, before even this whole conspiracy theory happened, I had told him that I wanted to do a giveaway that was going to involve the White House card somehow. So just fighters, you know, from the White House. And so I said, you know, I'm gonna grab some cards. You grab some cards from your collection, send them my way, and we'll combine the giveaway for one of you lucky, beautiful people watching. And all you got to do is leave a comment, guys. Like this video, leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have the bell notification on so that you can actually see when I post the winner. Let me go ahead and share with you what my what my half of this giveaway is, and then I'll go ahead and share Gerard's, which you know, he's a little special. You'll see right now. Anyway, we start, guys, with a Sugar Show knockout. This was from my rip last year, 2025. It was a silver that I pulled, or I don't know what this is called, but it is out of 125. Wearing the gold gloves, you know, that was short-lived, but it encapsulates it, encapsulates it. I don't know how to say that word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it is photographed here forever. Cool card for all you Sugar Show fans. He won in a fantastic fashion, so I had to include a number card of his. Next, we get a Derek Lewis. This is Midnight 2024. It is not numbered, but it is a Night Stars base. Cool card. Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, undeniable. Cool card. Next, guys, we have a, you know, I wish I had more Pereira to give away, but this is still, you know, a beautiful card in my opinion. You know, this gold label foil over the entire card except for the fighter, you know, it just makes it feel premium. It's class 3, so it is the rarest one from the base. And yeah, I pulled the card as well, so there's that. And we get a Cheater Gone out of 299. This is a teal, or I don't know what this card is called. 154 out of 299. Pulled this card myself as well from the latest Chrome set for one of you lucky people out there. And next we have an Ilya Topuria. This is a lenticular, guys, from Goodwin Champions. Lenticular Ilya Topuria splash color from Goodwin Champions 2023, which they considered for some reason his rookie year. And then, guys, I'm also going to include a 100-pack of some penny sleeves. You know, we can always use more penny sleeves. So this is my half, guys. Let me show you what Gerard sent. I think all he thought I meant was like America or something. That's the theme that I ended up finding in his side of the mail day. I hope you enjoy it, guys. I enjoyed watching it. I hope it goes, you know, to somebody that's going to enjoy all these cards. Remember, you just got to leave a comment, like the video, share it if you can, hype it if you can. That helps a lot, guys. I appreciate and love you. This is Gerard, guys. So he sends a Ronda Rousey base prism. WWE Ronda Rousey card. Bruce Springsteen, 1991 Pro Set Superstars. Bruce Springsteen. He says, guys, Ryan Blaney select out of 249 tricolor freaking Ryan Blaney. And I can't believe he did this, guys. I had sent him this next card. I sent it to him because he said he liked it. And now I can't even get a hold of him to say what the heck, man. He sent it back for one of you guys. A space patch, glow in the dark space patch. Good old thick boy. Awesome Triton Goodwin Champion space patch, guys. So what I wanted to be Freedom 250 giveaway turned out to be just a good old America giveaway, which I guess is you know, still fun. Let me know what you guys think of the Fiend Test. Let me know what you think of the giveaway. Let me know what you think about what Gerard was freaking talking about. I'm not freaking out, guys. Love y'all. I got 2 boxes coming in for Stadium Club. I still have a mega box of 2026 Chrome, which I'm debating whether to rip or not. I just saw somebody pull the 101. 101s are coming out of there. I'm getting tempted to rip that Chrome Mega, but I may just wait until Stadium Club 2026 gets here. That's going to be fun. I got 2 boxes. Probably just going to rip one. We'll see how it goes. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.